Hey, are you alright?
I'm good.
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
Of course they don't see
What
it.
door?
Man, are you loco?
Have you been nodding off? You seem kind of out of it.
Dude, you're supposed to be our leader. Get your head in the game.
Come on, let's go.
Any more hidden doors in this room? Which- Alright, check my status. I suppose I don't really need to view all this at the moment. Let's just give it a little bit of a look-see. Okay. System. Calendar. I'm not sure. Oh wait. Opening ceremony. Show a day? I'm not sure what that is. Quest. No quest. Fusion spells. A bunch of unknowns. Okay. So anyways, before we head into this awesome looking doorway, let's be cautious and start saving. Right. Saving. Alright, and we're off. First floor entrance. Are you ready? Of course I am. Probably gonna regret not block one. Is that blood?
So, this is it, huh?
I hope I don't get lost.
Yes.
Can you all hear me?
Whoa, is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
It's my persona's ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day. That's why outside support is imperative.
Yeah.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution.
Good
Practice makes
advice.
perfect.
Right.
Got it.
I have no clue.
She always liked that.
What's this? Ooh, treasure. Okay, we got a map. Well, ish. Guess what? I detect a shadow in front of me too. Boom. Got ya.
Takeba has informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience. Would you like me to explain the basics of battle?
Sure, go right ahead.
The primary offensive options available to you in battle are attack and skill. Attack corresponds to the weapon you've equipped, while skill relates to your persona's abilities. Those skills consume either stamina or spiritual power. They tend to have a greater effect. Use whichever option best suits the situation. Keep attacking until you've defeated the enemy, but pay careful attention to your stamina. That's it for now. Did you get all that? Okay, then I want you to defeat the enemy before you. Try using both the skill and attack options.
Attack first. Wow, he didn't.
That one just won't die.
Alright.
This thing won't give up!
Still use stamina, and it's not worth using my persona for. 5 XP,
complete victory.
or EXP,
Great job.
And Snuff Soul, whatever that is. Snuff Soul. Okay. Well, there's... Yep. Really? Why can't I go higher? And why was it there's something hidden underneath there? Okay. Got ya, I think.
Now's a good time for me to explain about attack properties, which are important to consider during battle.
Sure, teach me all you know.
Do you want to know more? Nearly every type of attack is associated with a particular property. For example, swords can be used to do slash attacks, while bows are used to do pierce attacks. Skills, on the other hand, have different properties. Bufu, for instance, indicates an ice attack. Now, most enemies are vulnerable to certain types of attacks.
Yay, like Pokemon.
In other words, they have weaknesses. A fire skill will deal greater damage to an enemy that's weak against fire. With my power, I can analyze an enemy to determine its weaknesses and strengths. That falls under tactics.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you follow?
Yep.
The enemies you're facing have a weakness that you can exploit. Why don't you give it a try?
Which they both made it, so there we go. Good.
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
Did I just... Hello all, so yeah, my audio kinda cut off right exactly at this point, so I figured I'll do a little bit of post-commentary, since I recorded about a few minutes ahead, about 6 minutes, then I tried to get to a good spot after I realized my audio stopped. So I'll just do a little bit of post-commentary until then. As she just told me the weakness to these shadow creatures.
Yori has defeated an enemy. Last one!
I was kind of quiet when doing these battles because I was trying to read everything to see what all
You attacked the enemy's
what was on
Here's our chance for an all-out attack.
what all I could do, and just trying to get a feel for the battle system.
What a stunning victory!
I guess since I'm not playing at the moment, I can start to talk about just how I'm liking the game so far, and even though I'm not that far in it, I'm enjoying it quite well actually. It's got some mystery to the story, which makes me more interested in finding out what's going on.
Doing so will also grant you an additional attack.
I don't really mind too much that the way the battle system is set up.
An enemy will lose its balance if you exploit its weakness,
at
or
least
land a
not
critical
yet,
hit.
not being able to control my other
This will give you the
characters.
opportunity
Sure,
to perform
in
an
time,
additional action.
that will
In other words, you'll get to do one more thing.
make things a little bit harder, probably.
You can keep attacking the same enemy, or if you prefer, attack a different target. And if you succeed in knocking
I decided to
enemy
just
off
listen to
balance,
all
then you
the
can act yet
tutorials
again.
they're given. That way,
Which means you can remain on the offensive for as long as you
I
can keep this up.
know at least what they
This
consider the
strategy is
basics.
essential to securing victory.
Figured it might be a
However,
little bit
remember
of a
this.
smarter move on my
An enemy
part.
that's already lost its balance cannot be knocked off balance again. You can't knock down someone who's lying on the ground, right? It's the same idea. Now,
I
to
mean,
knock an
most of
enemy
the
off
stuff is
balance,
kind of
you need to know its
self-explanatory,
weaknesses.
but the tip
don't
was there,
hesitate to
so
ask me for
I
an
took the tip.
analysis. I'll be sure to share the results with the others as well. Got it?
I was kind of actually
Then
surprised
proceed
I
with the
had
battle.
as much
Use what
spirits
you've learned
points
to
as I
quickly
did
dispose of the
starting out. Because it's kind of cool that you can just knock down one and attack another, then once you have them all knocked down. At this point I was just trying to check to see if I had to reanalyze it or not. It's just a way of re-seeing what you already analyzed though, so I figured that out.
Keep going.
Yeah, here I was probably looking at my spirit points to see if I had enough to go from one to the next, or if I could waste it like that.
You struck the enemy's weak
But as you can see, spirit points, I have plenty. I believe it's the purple bar underneath my character.
You struck the enemy's weak point.
Here's our chance. Let's get him. Get back here, you son of a...
You have the potential to grow even stronger.
This I was definitely trying, reading it just to see what it was. So I guess with just random battles you can end up finding cards. I of course was gonna go for the other persona because I figured that was a more rarer card compared to what looks like item type cards. Don't know specifically what they do, but yeah, you got a little mini game where you gotta keep your eye on the card you want. Don't know if they'll get harder as you play through the story, or if the cards are more rare, it goes faster or not. It could, I don't know. Yeah, at this point I'm just reading my little level up stats.
Yes! My skill level has increased!
Da-da-da-da!
Everybody
Junpei is
giving
leveled
their
up.
nice little level up comment. Here, I go for the chest, but what I didn't realize, I thought that was a dead end on my map with it only shown so far, so I start running back. I guess I was kind of turned around, and I guess I thought I was at a dead end and there was no more guys, but if there was no more guys, then I figured I would have gotten a message from that girl. See, I still didn't catch it. I still thought that was a dead end. But I guess if you look closely on the map, there is a white line across where that hallway is. I tried to go up the steps because why not? At the moment I felt a little bit confused on where to go. Apparently, yeah, you're not allowed to go up the steps yet. Then finally decided to actually check out the wall and notice there's a turn. And I felt dumb at this moment, so feel free to laugh. But yeah, a little bit of mistakes here and there, but it's all for good fun. this, I try to look for my healing skill, which I guess from the cross I should have known right away that it was for medical. Or if I would have read the description, I would have read to it, but it took me just a few seconds to realize that. I'm not sure if the hit point bar is actually a stamina bar and you just saw me fail at trying to hit that guy.
There is a better way to defeat all of your enemies in battle than to attack them individually. You can perform an all-out attack. Would you care to hear more about this? When enemies are thrown off balance, they become vulnerable. An all-out attack will allow your entire team to attack simultaneously. Your enemies will be unable to defend against it. It's a very reliable method of attack. Whether or not you want to perform an all-out attack is up to you. But remember, you cannot perform it when you're alone. So if you want to have it in your arsenal, make sure your team is comprised of at least 2 members. That's all you need to know about all-out attacks. Do you understand what I've just explained to you?
Yeah, again, I listened to it just
that concludes
because
the basics of battle.
the...
But there's one last thing I need to tell you. Shadows become stronger the further you advance. If you don't think you can win a battle,
already doing
retreat
an
at
all-out
once.
attack in
There may be times, however, when an
2
escape
battles
will be
before
impossible.
this one.
This battle is one of those times. Good luck.
He was notifying me that I can't escape this battle, even though I haven't tried to run yet, but I know I assume you can run from certain fights. I also apologize that some of the sound of the game was very faintly
You struck the enemy's weak point.
coming through my microphone. I mean, you can only hear it if you had the volume all the way up. But,
A wisely chosen
yeah.
attack. Get him!
Apparently I had the game louder on my headset speakers than what I thought. It didn't seem very loud to me, but I guess it was.
You struck the enemy's weak point. Here's our chance.
Here I was just abusing that persona attack and I figured I'd just do the same thing I've been
Keep up the
doing.
good work.
And here I make a dumb choice. Yeah, I picked the persona I already have. I don't really know what I was thinking. I guess I just figured maybe the personas have a
Yes! My skill
like
level
a
has
single
increased.
card that
Ta-da-da-da!
means it's a
Junpei is leveled
persona,
up.
and they were just different personas with the same design card. I don't know. Don't know why that would pop in my head, but it did, and I wasted an opportunity there. Here I get to learn how to split us up. Although, I don't know how often I would use this feature.
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
Considering, like I said, I like to explore, so yeah, I chose to stay in here. I like to get as many items as I can, and then I check all the corners and stuff. So it probably wouldn't benefit me that much, except for the fact that I might not get lost or something. Yeah, at this point in the video, I'm just hoping to get to a good spot to stop. Because, like I said earlier, my audio turned off on me.
Welcome back. So, how was it? I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of power. We kicked some ass.
Everybody's giving
I'm
their final
beat.
comments about our little exploration.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily.
Now
Don't
I
worry
know
about it.
as
You'll
the
adapt.
people on your team get more
But I'm
tired,
surprised.
the
You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
worse you'll be able to fight.
We'll see about that.
So you gotta kind of judge how long you want to stay in this dungeon-like area. But now that I've actually seen it, I kind of get the idea. You try to get so far up, I mean, from what? Like I said, I did read a little bit on the message boards, and I'm putting two and two together where you gotta try to get so far up the tower each month. And then at that specific spot that you get up to, that you have a specific goal each month, I guess, to get to a certain point in the tower. And once you get to that point, you can either, because at that point, and the next full moon, that's where the little monthly boss will appear at, is that floor. And I went a little over, but I will see you guys later. Bye.